Funeral for a fallen Minneapolis police officer who is from Connecticut will be held Monday. Jamal Mitchell's colleagues from Minnesota have traveled to New Haven to say their final goodbyes and lay him to rest.
News 8's Brittany Taylor has more on the funeral arrangements and how Mitchell's fellow officers would like him to be remembered.
Good evening. The procession for fallen officer Jamal Mitchell will begin here at the McClam Funeral Home in New Haven. We spoke to some of his former colleagues who say it's expected to be a very difficult day.
He was a fantastic officer. He was an even better person.
Minneapolis police officer Trevor Folk worked closely with fallen officer Jamal Mitchell. The New Haven native died in the line of duty last month trying to help the gunman who killed him during a violent shooting.
We're doing okay. It's a lot for our department to handle. It had been 22 years since we had the last line of duty death. So this is hitting us pretty hard.
Earlier this week, a plane carrying the fallen officer's body landed in Connecticut. Police then escorted him to his hometown of New Haven. On Monday, the 36-year-old father of 4 will be laid to rest. A procession is scheduled to depart from the McClam Funeral Home in New Haven at 8:15 in the morning. It will then proceed to Webster Street, then to Joff Street, before arriving at Hill House High School on Crescent Street. That's where a viewing open to the public will take place from 9 to 11 a.m., followed by the ceremony. From there, another procession will depart to the Evergreen Cemetery on Ella T. Grasso Boulevard, which is also open to the public.
It really makes you recognize, how law enforcement is so connected that even something that happens 1,000 miles away can still impact us here locally.
Bonded by this horrific loss, Mitchell's friends, family, and colleagues prepare to say their final goodbyes.
Everybody knew when he walked into the room. He brightened the room up, always put a smile on people's faces. That's how I'd like him to be remembered in the city, remembered as a hero.
There will also be a flyover of planes at the Evergreen ceremony to honor the fallen officer. And of course, News 8 will be carrying that coverage on air and online on Monday. In New Haven, Brittany Taylor, News 8.